I want to talk about something else you had in your feed, and you got me thinking. When we talk about Victor Wembanyama and the phenom that he is. Now, we think about phenom. So LeBron was a phenom. It was roughly 20 years ago, like October, whatever, 29th, 2003. So 20 years ago, first game against Sacramento. And it was clear that LeBron, even at that age, not quite 19 yet, 18 years old, coming into the NBA, looked like he belonged immediately. I mean, first game.
Yep.
And then you think about some other phenoms, you go back to the one and done days. So whether it was Patrick Ewing coming from Georgetown, whether it was Jordan coming from North Carolina, they came, even you fast forward to, Jason Kidd coming from Cal, Grant Hill coming from Duke. These guys came into the league, had a little bit of experience. We knew who they were. I don't think we've ever seen anybody like Wemby, because he didn't play 3 years in college, 3 or 4 years in college. And although we were aware of him, like LeBron had been at hoops, that gym in Chicago. He had played on the same court with Jordan in high school. Right. LeBron had played with high school with pro players. They knew who he was, and they had played with him. Wemby, we knew who he was, but nobody really played with him from the pros.
Nobody.
Right. What I'm getting at is, I think he's the kind of phenom where it's gonna be moments like this. That night against Phoenix, he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable. And then some nights you say, yeah, I can see it. It's raw. He's not ready to be a consistent. Hey, he's not like, he ain't gonna make the All-Star team. I'll say it right now. He won't make the All-Star team.
Oh, he'll make the All-Star team. He'll make the All-Star team.
You think he will? Because of popularity.
The voting. Yeah, the voting. I think because of the voting, I think he'll make the All-Star team. He might even start because of that. He won't deserve to be a starter on the All-Star team.
Because that's where I'm going. I get exactly.
That. But I see what you're saying. We also got to remember that he's 19 years old. Even though he's in a man's body, he's 7'4", 7'5", whatever he is. He's still a 19-year-old right now. And he's shown signs, like you said. I used to call him Wembanyama because I said when he shows up in the fourth quarter. He's been a capable fourth quarter scorer, taking over the games, and that's when it matters. San Antonio's not going to be a different team this year. They're not going to be better than a 20-game difference than last year. He's not like a Shaquille O'Neal coming into the league and making that kind of immediate impact, like you said. He's not LeBron James. Yep. When those guys came into the league, they made an immediate impact on their team because they were able to be a force and put that team on their backs and take their team to new heights. Even though they, like LeBron, his first year only won, they finished under 500, and Shaq's team was at 500 that season. Michael Jordan is another one of those guys. He's not that guy right now. He's going to learn. We have never seen a more gifted athlete, I believe, at his size in the NBA, a more skilled player. For somebody at his size to be able to do what he does, it's just phenomenal to watch every single night. But he is not that person that is going to put a team on his back. You know what's missing though, Mike? Leadership. He's a young player on a very young team. You're talking about when you look at a guy like Doug McDermott as the leader, the oldest guy on that team. Doug McDermott's like 30, 31 years old. I know he's a good three-point shooter, but he's not like that veteran that's been around and won championships somewhere. So I'm really surprised that Pop didn't bring in some kind of veteran presence to kind of guide this guy along the way. And I know you got Tim Duncan and David Robinson to be that kind of like mentor because he's in San Antonio, but you need somebody on the road with him 24/7 just to kind of guide him along the way like Kobe had with Byron Scott back in the day.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.